Let's talk more about that zero-click search strategy, right? This is the idea that people get their information without ever clicking anything. So we have to optimize for brand and bottom of funnel content, right? Bottom of funnel means where people are ready to buy, right? Not the top of funnel where they're looking for information. So what's the definition? Zero-click searches happen when a user, goes to a search query, but their answers are shown directly on the search results, right? Often via those AI overviews that we're seeing, featured snippets or knowledge panels, right? So here, let me go over here. Let's type in something like here. How do I change a tire? Right? If I type it right, it might help. First day with the new fingers, apparently. And there's the AI overview, right? So this is right there is my answer. As I can see there's Lee Schwab tires, there's a little bit here YouTube, a little picture here. If I hit show more, well, here's actually a video from data advice from Bo, right? A YouTube channel. And look, here is content, prepare and secure with some bullet points here. Video demonstrating that, loosen the lug nuts, video showing that, jack up the car, video showing that, swap tires, video for that. This is cars.com. This is another data advice from Bo. Here's RuPaul, go figure. Here's the Home Depot. So look at all these different videos that are showing up for this simple, how do I change a tire? But look what's going on, right? You might never click into anything, but if you happen to, you're probably going to go watch this video, right? And they're going to give you the information how to do these things. This is what we're talking about. So you're getting your information, but you've not clicked on a website. But everything you need to know is right there in front of you, including all the different videos and so on. Okay, before you ever get down to here. So, um, like I said, when this does happen, right, users never click through the website or rarely do. In fact, as I mentioned, the reason this matters so much in 2026 is over 60, just about 60% of Google searches now end without a click. We just are not visiting websites anymore for the majority of searches. AI tools absorb and then present the informational content instantly, as we just saw. And this shift reduces the top of funnel traffic and forces marketers to adapt, right? Because that top of funnel is more that information-based stuff. It's at the top, okay? It's people looking for information, not ready to buy, okay? And that's really an important kind of concept here. This top of funnel tofu traffic. Success nowadays depends upon visibility within the AI results and prioritizing the bottom funnel content that still earns the clicks, right? This is the, who can, like a HVAC installation or AC installation, AC repair company, emergency AC repair company, right? Things like that. That's somebody that has a need right now rather than what's the best AC unit to buy for my new house. Okay, that's kind of, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to get. I'm looking for information. That's top of funnel, but like, emergency AC repair, bottom of funnel, right? Someone needs something right now. Think of it that way. So how does this work, the zero click search strategy? Well, AI overviews and the rich search engine result page features, like people also ask in the videos and whatnot, there's carousels all over the place now. They pull answers from web content. So your content is what's surfacing, like we saw, right? The thing from Bo, the RuPaul thing, cars.com and whatnot. So brands have to structure content clearly and build trust to be cited. We saw like those outlines. In fact, what we've started to do internally is we are looking at these questions and seeing, well, how is Google's over AI overviews laying this stuff out? And we see here they're giving some basic overview here, like the basic answer is right there, right? Find a safe flat spot, gauge parking brake, loosen the lug nuts on the flat tire before jacking it up, jack the car up, till it's off the ground, remove the lug nuts in the flat, mount the spare, hand tighten the nuts, lower the car slightly, fully tighten the nuts in the star pattern, finally lower the car completely and give the nuts a final tighten. Super quick, boom, one small paragraph, the exact answer is there. And then the details, right? The step by step, the headings, the bullet points, the other information that's in here is ready to go. This is how you have to organize your content. What we're looking at doing is actually taking these AI overview answers and sort of structuring content on our own websites and our client websites to sort of match what this is showing from Google AI Overview. Since Google's already kind of showing us what people want and all the different steps, we're kind of not, I'm not saying we're copying and pasting. I'm saying we're looking at this as a guideline, an overview. How can we make this better? How can we make it more important? How can we make it more valuable? Okay. So remember, brands got to structure their content clearly to build trust to be cited. And even if users don't click, strong brand recall can drive direct search later on when they are looking for something. Okay. Bottom of funnel content, pricing, comparisons, case studies. That's still going to attract engaged traffic. Engaged traffic are those that are looking to buy. Okay. Your pros. Well, it can boost your brand's visibility, even if you're not going to get that click to your website. It can help users remember your brand for future direct visits when they are looking for what you offer. Maybe they wrote your site down, maybe they bookmarked it, maybe they did something else because they loved your content. But this aligns with how AI tools show and summarize the content out there, just like AI overviews just did for us. The cons is that it's a major drop in organic traffic for your traditional top of funnel content. Okay, it can cause an over focus on the AI optimization while neglecting other conversion paths that could also help boost revenue and bring in some dollars. And it requires pivoting your strategy quickly to remain competitive. Now, what are your best practices here? Well, you got to structure your content for those AI overviews. Clear formatting, schema, concise answers, right? We saw that concise answer at the top of that AI overview for changing a tire. Kind of just a comma list with just do this, do this, do this, do this, done. Got to optimize for geo, right? To increase your chances of being cited. Talked about geo earlier. To shift efforts towards the bottom of funnel content that drives the real conversions, okay? It's great if somebody sees your informational content, but more often than not, that informational content is not going to result in any kind of a purchase. So if you're focusing strictly on that informational content, because you see lots of people searching for these questions, and you're not focusing down at the bottom of the funnel content that drives those real conversions, you're not going to be doing very well. So build your brand visibility so that users recognize and search for you directly later on. And this has certainly happened. I know it's happened for me where I found some information in the AI overviews, and read it, maybe I wrote something down or I was comparing some stuff. And later on, I remembered the website. Went there, maybe even went there and logged in or something.